Hey everybody, Greek Geek here, back with another Omnibus review. Been doing a lot of Lego stuff lately, so it's time to get back into some comics. Today we are going to talk about the Daredevil by Frank Miller and Klaus Janson Omnibus. This covers Daredevil issues 158 through 161, 163 through 191, and What If number 28. $100 retail price. And let's get into it. So Daredevil's one of my favorite characters, and my very first time reading him was these issues that I bought back in single issues on eBay about 20 years ago, and could not put them down. Went through them, just absolutely loved it, loved Frank Miller, loved the art, just amazing story with great characters. And fast forward to now, almost 44 years later since this came out, I just wanted to purchase it again, reread it, see if it held up. And yes, it does. We'll get to my Geektastic rating at the end of this. But at the time of this, you're in a blockbuster world of Marvel with Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, the Avengers, X-Men. So Daredevil was a C, maybe even a D-list character. Think of him as a direct-to-video, a Sharknado. In a blockbuster Marvel world. But that all changes when Frank Miller comes on board. To me, this is the definitive run. Frank Miller's storytelling, he brought a grittiness to Daredevil, a great storyline, and the inks by Klaus Janson complement his style as well, which we'd see 6 or 7 years from this when they reunited for Dark Knight Returns, the Amazing Batman story. So I flew through this. I flew through this in about 4 or 5 days. It definitely holds up 40 plus years later. And like I said, Miller laid the groundwork. The modern runs that people point out are by Ed Brubaker and Brian Michael Bendis. And even recently in the last few years, Charles Soule and Chip Zdarsky, Mark Waid as well. But none of those guys, could have run with the ball if Frank Miller hadn't started it. So this is an amazing storyline, and he gives us, we have the first origin and first appearance of Elektra, the origin and first appearance of Sensei Stick, the first meeting of Daredevil with the Defenders, Luke Cage and Iron Fist. We have the first appearance of Kingpin in a Daredevil comic book. The first fight between Daredevil and Punisher. And spoiler alert, 40 years later, the death of Elektra at the hands of Bullseye. So yeah, this is, you can get this now for $75 on Amazon. It probably will go out of print in the next few months, which, Marvel reprints these every 7-8 years or so. I think this is the third printing right now. So I would not hesitate to jump on Amazon, grab this for $80 or less. I think it's worth every penny. I will include a link in the description if you want to help out my channel. Click on that link to purchase it. And I'm going to give this on my Geektastic scale, 1 to 5 gyros. I am going to give this a very enthusiastic 5 out of 5 gyros. So there you have it. An oldie, but definitely a goodie. It stands the test of time. And like I said, it laid the groundwork for the modern Daredevil runs and authors. And you won't be sorry. Grab this one and click like and subscribe. Drop me a comment. Do you have this? Are you going to buy it? And where does it rank in your favorite Daredevil runs of all time? Okay, guys. See you next time. Thanks.